today's video, I want to talk about why it's critical to answer your phone if you're an investor or real estate broker. If you do not follow these communication sequences, you will leave at least 50% of your deals in the wayside. You are doing a disservice to your clients. You will not be able to convert, and I will explain all the reasons why, but please tune in. If you like all my content, please like, subscribe, follow this YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram at Oregon Real Estate Expert. Here we go. Let's talk about investors first. When you don't answer your phone as an investor, whether you're flipping homes or you're a wholesaler or you're a buy and hold guy or a multifamily syndication person, it allows people to give you a phone call and not connect with their schedule. So when you don't answer your phone because you think you're too busy to screen your calls, you're actually missing the opportunity of a potential lead or a referral or somebody who has taken everything out of their day to give you a call at that exact moment. And by missing that time match, okay, that connectivity, there's a good chance they're not going to leave you a voicemail, guys. And that lead that you would have thought was calling you, now you have to call back and get that timing just right. All right? So if they're at work, or if it's evening time and they just sick and tired of spam people calling them, whatever the reason, guys, because you didn't match that timing up perfect with a lead, you have now a way less probability you're going to close that deal. Every time. I'm going to tell you this. If they leave you a voicemail and still you have to call them back, you still have a lower probability of closing the sale. Why? Is because maybe they selected 1, 2, or 3 different people they were going to call as an investor in order to sell their house, right? You can't just assume that you're the only person they're calling. And when you don't answer, they may jump right back on Google and look up somebody else. So answer your damn phone calls, or be very, very fast in filtering and screening your voicemails and calling right back, okay? Or shooting a text immediately when the person's calling so they know that you have acknowledged their call and you're going to call them back. So from an investment standpoint, guys, it's critical, both on investing and real estate. Anyone who has lead follow-up within 5 minutes, there was an MIT study done, has a significant increase in conversion. I'm talking 70 to 80% more percentage of conversion if you get back to a lead within 5 minutes, okay? So if you're a real estate broker out there and you're paying for lead generation, this happens all the time. Leads come in at after hours. You need to stop what you're doing and give that person a call immediately. By allowing that time to delay, people are going to forget what they opted into. They're going to forget that they put their first name, last name, email into some submission form. They're going to forget about the problem at hand, or they're going to get busy and go to work or have something else that comes up. So, long story short, your speed to lead is exceptionally important to your business and converting and building more net operating income and profit. But why I'm bringing this up is realtor to realtor communication. I don't know how many times I have 4 or 5 investors, both with land and multifamily and investment properties, where I just need to reach out and get information that is not listed on the MLS. I need some more clarity, guys, to answering questions about material fact or that specific property that could help me increase the probability of writing an offer. And it'll take 3, 4, or 5 days, or I won't even get any calls, texts, or emails back. It just happened to me. That's the reason I'm shooting this video. I have somebody that has hundreds of thousands of dollars of liquid cash. It took 4 days, 2 phone calls with 2 voicemails, 2 texts, and 2 emails to get 1 call back. And you know what I told the guy when he got on the phone? I said, hey, I don't want to sit here and tell you how to do your job, but I'm not interested in writing an offer now. I don't want to do business with you. My buyer doesn't want to do business with you. And we already have said this to you the first time we called you. And make sure you get back to us in a timely manner. And you didn't again and again and again. I don't care whatever is happening in your real estate business, whether it's an emergency or you're on vacation. You need to figure out some standard operating procedure to get back to other agents. Your probability of having an offer not written increases significantly when you don't answer your phone, okay? Texting takes less than 5 seconds to figure out what you're gonna say, and 10 seconds to type it out, and 5 seconds to send it, and another 5 seconds for that person to read it. So 25 seconds, 30 seconds max in order to get back to somebody so they understand that you acknowledged their message, okay? That's just standard protocol. If somebody leaves you a voicemail, filter it, screen it, call them back. If it's a bad match or it's spam, still call them back. Let them know, I'm not interested, please don't call me, right? By being super proactive and putting the effort in the front end, you're able to screen and eliminate people who are gonna call you for no unnecessary reason. So by not doing that, they're gonna continue to keep calling you just like you're trained in real estate. So be proactive with your phone calls, guys. Emails. I want you to look at email as this. If somebody sends you an email and they send it to you in the evening, respond back to them in the morning. If you don't have all the information, still respond back to them and tell them you're looking into it and you're gonna get them the information within this time frame. If it's somebody who's spam, mark it spam. If it's someone you're expecting an offer from but you don't see it, check your spam folder. Guys, I'm shooting this video because as a director of operations, as a director of a real estate technology company that has hundreds of real estate agents as clients, I'm telling you, this is an ongoing problem in this industry. And there's a direct correlation to your reviews, a direct correlation to the number of deals you get, the direct correlation to the amount of buyers you pick up off the streets of other agents who did not give them the time of day. Guys, read my reviews. I will tell you this right now. There's a direct correlation to communication, timeliness, being on top of the ball, always answers all questions, nothing letting things through the cracks. But from real estate agent to real estate agent, B2B, industry professionals, answer your damn calls, answer your damn text, even if you don't think it's regarding a property, because you never know what the other person's gonna say on the other side of the line, all right? If you're an investor, I wanna stress to help other investors out, provide referrals for people. I just called somebody yesterday and asked them if they had a concrete contractor referral. I also asked them if they were interested in multifamily investing, but I just said, hey, no rush, but give me a phone call, text, let me know what's going on. I'd like to reconnect with you. No response, guys. The crazy thing is that I have a construction project at my own damn house that I was gonna give the guy as a potential deal to give it an estimate on, but I also needed a concrete contractor. So you never know the context of somebody's phone call if you don't respond, okay? And there's a reason why I would take 10 to 15 minutes to shoot a YouTube video and tell you that as an industry, both investments and real estate agents, brokers, principal brokers, there is a fiduciary responsibility to communicate in a timely manner. And when you don't, you're doing a disservice to not only yourself and your clients, but also the industry. You're giving a bad image of what investors and real estate agents and how they communicate. And the reason I tell you this is because when an agent who fails at real estate stops being an agent and somebody's like, how is being a real estate agent? They're like, it sucks. Agents don't respond. They're horrible with communication. They make mistakes all the time, right? We gotta raise the bar here. We gotta communicate with people. I always preach that real estate works in real estate speed. It's not normal living cycle speed that you're currently living in. It is real estate speed, which means if I can answer this question in 3 minutes or less via text or phone call or email, I'm gonna do it immediately. I'm not gonna let things stack up. It's gonna have a compounding effect to my business. When disclosures or paperwork comes in, I'm gonna get it to my TC or myself to get out for signature quickly. And by keeping things very fluid and effective, by answering phone calls that I may not know who it is, I'm able to have a super higher probability of having a better reputation, but closing more deals, right? And I want you to tell you this, that if you're in property management and you're available and you answer your phone calls and people don't have to leave voicemails every single time there's a repair or a problem, they're gonna respect you more, right? And when you tell them no on something else, they're gonna understand that you're running a business and you communicate and you're respectful and you're not somebody who's always on the defensive. You're proactive, you're being able to communicate. And so if you want to look at just income, answer your phone. If you want to look at professionalism, answer your phone. If you want to be able to run a business that can scale quickly, answer your phone and make phone calls. If you want to be able to be compliant, if you want to have good ethics, answer your phone. If you want to be able to have a higher conversion rate for your marketing, if you want to get more conversion out of your dollar spent, answer your phone. It all comes back to communicating and answering your phone. And I'm saying this over and over and over because it is plaguing the industry. It's plaguing other industries. It's plaguing the contracting world. I've reached out to several contractors in the last couple of days. I reached out to an electrician to give me a quote on a property that he did emergency service for. He's like, yeah, I'm going to come out. What do you want me to do? I waited for like 2 weeks, called his office 3 times, never got anything. Finally got an invoice for the emergency service, and he never gave me a quote for the electrical services I needed done that he asked me if he wanted me to give him a quote. So guys, any industry, every industry, if you don't answer your phone, if you don't have good client management, if you're not using a CRM and you're not executing the professional communication patterns that I have described in this video, you'll fail, or you will have a low retention or a churn, or your reviews will reflect that, guys. I'm telling you this. There's a direct correlation to speed to lead, communication, proactiveness, and being able to have a professional standard of communication and response time. And if you're not interested in listening to this video because you think that something has given you the authority to, I'm too busy or I make too much money and I don't need to answer calls, I'm going to tell you guys, I'll make way more money than you over the lifetime, guaranteed. Thanks again. If you have any questions, my contact information is below. Take care.